The Black community suffers from the worst health disparities. The Minister of Wellness Ministries is the only pro-Black Bible-based health ministry of its kind. We teach biblical health principles that can eradicate obesity and disease. We have everything you need to feel better than you've ever felt in your life. Act now to get your biblical health ebook and DVD, both for free. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, your sister with the curly braids, and I'm so pleased to be a contributor here on the African Diaspora News Channel, our global worldwide network. Please make sure you give us a big thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share this broadcast. Thank you so very much. By the way, we ask that you do that because it elevates and it strengthens the collective Black voice, because it means other folks are more likely to hear it because you are sharing it. You're actively sharing it. And for that, we're so grateful. Family, we're at a time where white supremacy attacks anti-Black racism is at an all-time high in terms of it being very demonstrative in public. We know it's never ceased, but we're seeing they're becoming more and more emboldened to be public and not to be secret about it. The reason, family, it's so important that we in Black society demand that our oppressors are held accountable. If we don't do that, it encourages other groups to exploit us, to disrespect us, and work to employ some of those very same anti-Black tactics that puts us in an even more pernicious situation. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Family, I want you to listen to this exclusive story that I received from a dear brother that's fully documented. It was a lengthy, a well-documented, I should say, video, but I want you to see the relevant parts of an interaction. A beautiful brother, he goes by Coach Donnie, an experience that he had with a Mexican AT&T worker. Now, I want you to listen to this clip, this part of the clip. Watch this.
Today I had an encounter with a AT&T service tech, and he called me, well, he said that he felt threatened. That's what he said about me. He said, I feel threatened with you. So the key word here is threatened, because we say Karen uses this word all the time. The white supremacy uses the word threaten when they come against a Black masculine man. And what I mean by that, I'm not wimping down and say, oh, okay, you know, I take your word for it. All I did was question his authority. I said, hey, why can't it go this way instead of that way? And he said, well, I feel threatened by you. Remind you, I didn't use any curse words, any vulgar language. I didn't walk up on him. I stayed more than 6 feet away from him. And I just said, look.
I'm glad you know, I don't need that negativity in my house. I don't want to be around I don't want to be around racist Mexicans. No, he's racist, man. I don't want. I'm at the call right now.
This AT&T tech said that he feels threatened by me, that he doesn't feel comfortable. And this is Donnie Bailey. I have on a mask. And what I'm trying to say, he wanted to go through my front yard. And I said, well, the previous AT&T guys and technicians, and also had Xfinity, I'm leaving Xfinity to have you all, they came through this front yard. They came through this front yard, I mean the side yard, through this gate. This is an AT&T box. They would take a cable, run it all the way through to my window here. This is what they did. I said, well, this is how they used to do it. I have my gate. He said, well, sir, if you don't like how I'm going to do it, don't use me. And I said, what? And he said, well, I feel threatened by you. Now he's over here at my neighbor's house.
Okay, did you all see that? You had him pulling a full-blown Karen. Listen to the anti-Black code words, telling a Black man you're threatening. A Black man who was a very clearly, obviously intelligent, well off, clearly, obviously, giving him the play-by-play, thoroughly knowledge about his home, his neighborhood, what's going on in his house, informing him of previous techs that have come to his home to install cable and other such things. Because he challenged this fellow about where he was going to put the cable outline, that made this AT&T tech feel comfortable telling this very clearly non-threatening Black man that he was a threat. He felt threatened, that he was threatening. See, this is a danger with us not calling out white supremacy. And not only that, we keep hearing that we're supposed to be having all of these different kinds of allies from these other groups, but nobody seems to cape for us in the way that we cape for them. Whenever you hear Black folks, you hear so many of our people talking about minorities. You hear us talking about Black and brown. And family, let me tell you something. I'm a woman of the world. I'm a woman of the nation. I have supporters from every group. I love every group. I don't dislike another group. But being Black first means that our people ought to be prioritized first, because we have been in the line of justice, or should I dare say injustice, for 500 years. We've been waiting in line, and we've been letting everybody else butt in front of us, and we're still in a condition of hell. And so because you're now offended because we're telling our people we should be the priority, it's not that there's something wrong with us. I'm looking at you crazy because I'm wanting to know, is there something wrong with you? So I think that some of these big corporations and companies need to begin to check their employees about professionalism. And we want to tell our so-called allies, what's up with this? How can you justify this? This man didn't threaten you. He didn't aggress you. There was nothing about his behavior, his language, even the tone of his voice, except that he sounded educated, and except that maybe you were upset because you could tell he called you out by trying to have what your job. You weren't properly doing your job correctly, perhaps. We're going to continue to document stuff like this. And who knows, was there some jealousy, a little bit of hateration going on? Because see, I personally feel that because we have so normalized and diminished the voice of Black men and boys, that when a Black man checks you in an intelligent way, you get mad. You see the big Black brain as threatening. And baby, we calling you out. I cape for the Black man and the Black woman. Somebody talk Black to me. Family, have you registered? Have you registered you, your husband, your wife, your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your children, important people to you, your godchildren, for the event that's going to set your entire year up for extreme success? Listen, in every area. There's a principle in scripture that says you'll be blessed in the city, blessed in the field, blessed when you come in, blessed when you go out, blessed in everything that you put your hands to. There is an extraordinary amount of blessings and favor that you can get when you are properly spiritually tapped in. And a part of that has to do with the sacred secret codes that's already in you. There is a vault. There is a treasure of wealth on the inside of you, but it's laying dormant. Let me assist in healing you here in America and around the world. Get registered today for January 2nd, Sunday, January 2nd. Another layer of power, another layer of spiritual healing so that it can unleash power in you. I'm going to have a very, very special guest, an extreme surprise, and your life will never be the same. I'm not trying to brag, but my work speaks for itself. You may not call me some professional, somebody or another with a whole bunch of licensings and certifications and stuff. All I know is that Spirit loves me and that signs and wonders follow my work. If you want to get something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. Go now to unpurposewithvicky.com. That's my website. Go to the store and get your seat today for Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. Even the numbers alone of 1222. It's a prophetic master number, and I'll tell you more about what that means. Get your seat today. Change your entire life. Protect your entire year. Protect all of your interests. Begin to heal from the inside out. Start spiritually first. And I promise you, your life will never be the same. You'll walk in a level of authority and of power and resources and wealth and favor that you've never known before for your unique assignment. When I'm talking about resources, I'm talking about spiritual resources and material resources for your unique assignment. All of our manifestations aren't going to be the same, but they're going to be tailored for you. Go to onpurposewithvicki.com, onpurposewithvicki.com, onpurposewithvicki.com. The link is below. I can't wait to see you there.
Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.
Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.